Feeling low on energy or drive? These 9 foods could be secretly lowering your testosterone, but 3 others can naturally bring it back in balance. Welcome to Fresh Fuel Guide. What if your everyday meals were silently sabotaging your male hormones? That's the question Emma kept asking herself when she noticed her husband, once full of energy and vitality, had recently become unusually fatigued. Low-spirited and irritable. Concerned, they visited a doctor, and to their surprise, the issue was closer than expected. It all came down to his daily diet. Today, we'll join Emma and her husband on a revealing journey to uncover the surprising truth behind 9 common foods quietly disrupting male vitality by lowering testosterone levels, and explore 3 nutritional choices that can naturally help restore hormonal balance. Don't worry, understanding is the first step to recovery. And before you begin your journey toward better health, don't forget to hit subscribe to follow Emma in more inspiring health stories to come. Number 1. Processed meats, the silent enemy of testosterone. Emma used to think her husband's breakfast, just a few slices of sausage or bacon, was harmless. But everything changed when she noticed he was becoming increasingly fatigued, irritable, and lacking his usual energy. A medical checkup revealed the culprit. His testosterone levels had dropped significantly. The cause? The processed meats he consumed daily. Foods like sausages, cold cuts, and bacon are high in saturated fats and packed with nitrates and additives, substances that can disrupt the hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis, the key system regulating male hormones. A 2022 study published in Hormones and Behavior showed that regular consumption of processed meats significantly decreases testosterone levels and increases visceral inflammation. After switching to fresh protein sources, like chicken breast, salmon, and lentils, Emma's husband began sleeping better and regaining mental clarity, confidence, and a renewed sense of self. Just like changing the oil keeps an engine running smoothly, changing what's on your plate can help your body perform at its best. Want to reclaim your vitality? Start with the simple choices you make at every meal. Number 2. Processed snacks, Tastebud traps that undermine your hormones. Emma's husband had a harmless evening ritual, watching TV while snacking on potato chips, cookies, and the occasional handful of candy. But Emma began to notice a pattern after nights like these. His sleep was restless, and he'd wake up groggy, irritable, and less focused. Curious, she dug deeper. The real culprit? Trans fats, a common ingredient in many processed snacks. These artificial fats trigger silent inflammation, reduce insulin sensitivity, and interfere with the pituitary gland's ability to stimulate testosterone production. A 2017 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that men who consumed higher levels of trans fats had up to 15% lower testosterone levels than those who didn't. Emma began revamping their snack stash, swapping chips for roasted almonds, cookies for fresh fruit, and candy for oat-based energy bars. Interestingly, her husband didn't even miss the old snacks. He felt lighter, more alert, and better able to concentrate. Your taste buds can be fooled, but your hormones know better. If you want to support your inner balance, it's time to clean out that snack drawer, starting today. Number 3. Soy, a double-edged sword in the journey to hormonal balance. When Emma and her husband began their healthy lifestyle journey, she eagerly added tofu and soy milk to their meals, believing these plant-based options were nutritional gold. But after a few months, she noticed her husband feeling more fatigued, losing interest, and experiencing a noticeable drop in workout performance. Digging deeper, Emma discovered that soy contains phytoestrogens, plant compounds that structurally resemble estrogen. When consumed in excess, these molecules can trick the endocrine system into perceiving elevated estrogen levels, which may suppress the body's natural testosterone production. A 2020 Journal of Clinical Endocrinology study found that high and prolonged soy intake can affect testosterone levels in hormonally sensitive men. after cutting back on daily soy milk and limiting tofu to a few times a week. Her husband's health and mood improved significantly. Emma realized that soy isn't inherently bad, it just needs to be consumed in moderation. When it comes to hormones, sometimes less is more. So, if you're a fan of soy-based foods, enjoy them mindfully, because balance is key in everything. Number 4. Mint, a refreshing scent that might cool down male hormones. Emma would brew her husband a warm cup of peppermint tea each evening, a soothing ritual to unwind after a long day. They both loved its incredible aroma and the calming sensation it brought. But there was one thing Emma hadn't anticipated. This simple habit might be subtly affecting her husband's hormonal health. While known for its digestive and stress-relieving benefits, mint contains compounds with anti-androgenic properties, meaning they can suppress the activity of male hormones. A 2014 study published in the Avicenna Journal of Phytomedicine found that peppermint extract reduced testosterone levels in lab animals. Although human studies remain inconclusive, experts recommend consuming mint in moderation, especially for men showing signs of hormonal imbalance. Emma made a small shift. She reduced mint tea to just a few times a week and replaced it with ginger or rosemary tea, both known to support circulation without impacting testosterone. Her husband not only slept better but also felt noticeably more energized. Not everything, cooling, is suitable for your inner fire. When it comes to male hormones, even something as simple as your evening tea could be the first step toward meaningful change. Number 5. Processed foods, when convenience becomes a trap for testosterone. There was a time when Emma and her husband were so busy that their meals revolved around canned goods, instant noodles, and microwave-ready dishes. Convenient? Yes. Healthy? Quite the opposite. Within just a few weeks, her husband began complaining of fatigue, rapid weight gain, and a noticeable emotional slump. When Emma took a closer look at the ingredients in those meals, she was alarmed. Refined sugars, trans fats, sky-high sodium, and a cocktail of synthetic additives. These components not only load the body with junk, but they also interfere with insulin function, the hormone responsible for regulating blood sugar, and disrupt the hormonal axis that governs testosterone production. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism linked diets high in processed foods with lower testosterone levels and a higher risk of metabolic disorders in men. Emma made a radical shift. Packaged snacks were replaced with fresh fruits. Instant noodles were swapped for whole grain oats, and lean meats replaced sausages. Within weeks, the results were remarkable. Not only did her husband's weight improve, but he also began sleeping soundly, feeling emotionally stable, and regaining his vitality. Fast food might save time, but it comes at the silent cost of hormonal imbalance. If you care about your hormonal health, start with an authentic meal, not a factory-made imitation. Number 6. Licorice, sweet but capable of draining male vitality. Emma once gifted her husband a box of imported licorice candies with a sweet note, for those moments when you need to relax. He enjoyed the mellow, lingering sweetness, until he began feeling unusually drained after a few weeks of regular indulgence. Curious, Emma researched and uncovered a hidden culprit: glycyrrhizin, the main compound found in licorice root. While known for its anti-inflammatory properties, glycyrrhizin can also lower testosterone levels by inhibiting enzymes involved in steroid metabolism. A 2010 study published in the Steroids Journal revealed that just a few days of daily licorice consumption led to a 26% drop in testosterone levels in men. Emma was surprised. How could something seemingly harmless as a root throw the hormonal system off balance? From then on, she limited licorice to an occasional ingredient in herbal teas rather than a daily treat. Licorice isn't a villain, but overuse can subtly undermine male vitality. Sweet doesn't always mean safe, especially when you're working to maintain your body's inner balance. Number 7. Sugar, the sweet thief that steals testosterone. One evening, after enjoying his favorite dessert, Emma noticed her husband seemed unusually tired, then it started happening more often. She reviewed his daily meals and was shocked to find hidden sugars lurking everywhere, from breakfast cereals to seemingly innocent salad dressings. Refined sugar isn't just empty calories, it's a silent culprit behind insulin resistance, inflammation, and visceral fat accumulation, all of which directly contribute to reduced testosterone levels. A 2018 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology revealed that 1 can of soda could lower testosterone levels in men by up to 25% within just 2 hours. Once Emma realized this, she and her husband adopted a low-sugar lifestyle, swapping whole fruits, using cinnamon instead of sugar, and making refreshing drinks without artificial sweeteners. The result? Noticeable improvements in both energy and mood, as if his body had finally been set free. The artificial sweetness might please your taste buds but can quietly disrupt your hormones. Let your body know you're choosing clarity over temporary comfort. Number 8. Alcohol, the quiet toast that disrupts male hormones. At a recent weekend gathering, Emma noticed her husband cheerfully clinking glasses, one drink after another, with his friends. She didn't object. Wine or a cold beer often feels part of the celebration. But after those nights, he'd often feel drained, sleep poorly, and experience a clear drop in stamina. Curious, Emma looked into it and discovered that alcohol doesn't just intoxicate the nervous system, it also throws the hormonal system off balance. When the liver, the primary organ for hormone regulation, is overloaded with alcohol, its ability to metabolize estrogen decreases. As a result, estrogen levels rise while testosterone levels plummet. A 2016 review in Alcohol Research, Current Reviews confirmed that chronic alcohol consumption can significantly lower testosterone in men. From then on, they made a shift, reserving alcohol for truly special occasions and opting for low-alcohol alternatives like kombucha or herbal mocktails. Her husband felt more clear-headed and gained better control over his energy and emotions. One drink might seem harmless, but repeated indulgence can overwork your hormones. Sometimes, the real strength lies in knowing when to stop. Number 9. Flaxseeds, a double-edged friend for male hormones. Emma enthusiastically sprinkled flaxseeds on everything during their healthy eating transition, from her husband's morning oats to his post-workout smoothies. After all, who wouldn't love a food rich in omega-3s and great for heart health? But after a few months, something felt off. Despite eating more nutritiously, her husband didn't seem to regain the vitality they had hoped for. Then, while reading a research article, Emma was startled to learn that flax seeds contain lignans, plant compounds structurally similar to estrogen. This can trick the body into sensing elevated estrogen levels, potentially suppressing natural testosterone production. A 2014 study published in Nutrition and Cancer showed that regular flaxseed consumption may lower testosterone levels in hormonally sensitive individuals. Not wanting to sacrifice heart health for hormonal imbalance, Emma chose a balanced approach, limiting flaxseed intake to 2 to 3 times a week and adding other omega-3 sources like chia seeds, walnuts, and salmon. Not every superfood works the same for everyone. Balance, like in music, sometimes means adjusting one small note to make the composition more harmonious. After removing the hormone-disrupting foods, Emma and her husband added 3 powerful natural allies to their diet: avocado, eggs, and cruciferous vegetables. Let's explore why these foods hold such transformative potential. Number 1. Avocado, healthy fats to naturally reboot testosterone. After adjusting their diet, Emma sought a natural way to help her husband restore his hormone levels without relying on supplements. That's when she discovered the surprising power of avocados, something she once thought was only good for guacamole, now revealed as a silent hero in rebalancing testosterone. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the kind that supports testosterone synthesis and helps reduce inflammation, making them an everyday companion to hormonal imbalances. They also contain vitamin B6 and potassium, essential for adrenal function and stress regulation. A 2019 study in the Journal of Lipid Research found that men who regularly consumed sources of monounsaturated fats had significantly higher testosterone levels. Emma started adding half a ripe avocado, about 70 to 100 grams, to her husband's lunch each day. Whether in salads, cacao avocado smoothies, or spread on whole grain toast, this was just enough to supply beneficial fats without excess calories. The result? Not only did his digestion improve, but his mood and energy levels also noticeably lifted. When it comes to testosterone, the right kind of fat, at the right amount, can be all it takes to awaken the strength within. Number 2. Eggs, a nutrient powerhouse that activates testosterone. While preparing breakfast for her husband one morning, Emma came across a statement that stopped her. Cholesterol isn't the enemy, it's the raw material for testosterone production. It sounded counterintuitive, but it's true regarding eggs, a humble food with remarkable hormone-boosting potential. Egg yolks contain natural cholesterol, zinc, vitamin D, and choline, all essential ingredients or coenzymes involved in testosterone synthesis. A 2018 study published in the Nutrients Journal found that men who regularly consumed 1 to 2 eggs daily had more stable testosterone levels and a higher lean muscle mass ratio than those who avoided eggs entirely. Emma began incorporating 2 eggs into her husband's breakfast daily, soft-boiled, pan-fried without oil, or tossed into salads with vegetables. This amount is heart-healthy, without pre-existing conditions, promotes satiety, and supports weight management, critical factors for maintaining hormonal balance. Eggs are not the cholesterol bombs they were once feared to be, but rather micronutrient factories, essential for kickstarting testosterone production. When used wisely, eggs become a quiet but powerful ally in restoring male vitality. Number 3. Cruciferous vegetables, detox warriors for hormonal balance. While reading a research paper one day, Emma discovered that excess estrogen is a commonly overlooked factor in improving testosterone. That's when she found a quiet, green warrior in cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, spinach, and kale. These vegetables are rich in indole-3-carbinol, a plant compound that supports the liver in metabolizing and eliminating surplus estrogen, thereby allowing testosterone to take center stage. Additionally, cruciferous vegetables contain sulforaphane, a powerful antioxidant that helps reduce inflammation and protect the Leydig cells in the testes, which are responsible for producing testosterone. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Hormone Research showed that increasing cruciferous vegetable intake can improve the testosterone to estrogen ratio in men. Emma began incorporating 1 bowl of cruciferous vegetables into her husband's daily meals: lightly steamed broccoli, spinach sautéed with garlic, or kale tossed with olive oil and lemon in a salad. Around 80 to 100 grams per serving was enough to support liver function and keep the endocrine system running smoothly. The result? Not only clearer skin but a noticeable boost in mood and physical energy, as if something inside had been unshackled. Greens have never felt so powerful, especially when they're fighting on testosterone's side. Thank you for joining Emma and Fresh Fuel Guide all the way to the end of this video. If you found this content helpful, feel free to share it with friends and loved ones who care about health and nutrition. Have any questions? Want to dive deeper into a specific topic? Leave a comment below. We're always here to listen and respond. And don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the notification bell icon so you never miss the latest science-backed updates on nutrition and health every week. Fresh Fuel Guide, fueling your life with clean energy for a healthier, happier you every day.